Right back at you guys. What's going on? Fuze Unbothered here. We outside. How you guys doing? ABA Kings here on the show. Fuze Unbothered. You know I will give it to you hot, juicy, trendy, and but spicy. I'm not here alone. And spicy. Holla, that's Marichi. How you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
Talk to them.
I'm doing good. But I feel like I could swallow a cow right now. I'm hungry after eating fries this morning, so you can imagine how I feel.
Well done. Marichi, how you doing?
I'm good. I
like the way you said it 4 times for emphasis, but it's all right.
All right, guys, we have a whole lot to talk about. We have updates on the, what story is that? That's woman.
The Cha-Cha funny story.
Oh, yeah. God. We have updates.
Right, guys.
I'm sure you guys don't want to miss out on this one. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this break. It's Fuze Unbothered.
I used to care for the world's opinion.
Next.
I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation. And I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter. And the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
Amstel Malta, be your best.
Fuze Unbothered.
Okay, guys, so we said we were going to update you concerning the Cha-Cha AK Fanny story. Now, the last time we spoke about it, I beg your pardon, she actually came out to talk about how she was done with her 9-year-old marriage, how true to speculations that her marriage was actually having some crisis, right? And now her husband, should I say ex-husband?
No, yeah.
Well, they're still married, right? Her husband has come out. Austin Fanny has come out to,
give his own side.
he has come out to give his own side of the story. Now, according to him, he said he has never laid his hands on her. He has never abused her domestically. But a lot of people actually think he has abused her emotionally. And he coming out to say his own side of the story. It's not like a lot of people are like, you know what, we don't want to hear anything about her. We don't want to hear anything about it. If she died in your house, we won't be having this conversation and all that. And in my mind, I'm like, she hasn't actually come out to talk about what exactly happened. You can't just come out and say, oh, I'm leaving my marriage. And a lot of people now puts the blame on transfers the blame to the husband without actually having facts. So right now I'm still indifferent. Like I said the other day, I'm still very indifferent about it, but I don't know what you guys
think. He just cleared the air that I didn't hit her.
Yes, he didn't hit her, but he didn't say if he did or did not abuse her emotionally, which people actually think he did.
But I mean, the cryptic message that she dropped that had to do with, oh, let me leave before they take out my corpse. Felt like it was domestic violence.
Exactly.
Yeah, but don't forget that Cha-Cha herself had said, like, previously, when I think 2 years ago when she came out to talk about, ending her marriage before, she said that her husband has never laid his hands on her.
Yeah, she did.
She did. He doesn't even raise his voice at her.
5 days ago, I made a video saying that my marriage to Austin Fanny is over, and that video came with a lot of backlash from people, with many insinuating that it's a clear case of domestic. It's not. Austin has never laid his hands on me. He has never even raised his voice at me.
So that's now confusing, and that was the same time when she actually said that she has been diagnosed clinically with bipolar disorder. So this story is getting as it be.
She's not coming out. Let's know exactly what the problem is.
But
so she's not giving out the details.
She's not.
So I guess he's coming out because he wanted to clear the air, so he doesn't seem like he's a violent person.
Yes, I think he did the right thing by saying that. But it's very easy to blame the man in situations like this,
which is normal.
Whether the story is complete or the story is not complete, people still point fingers at the man. Like you're the one that did something bad. So to be honest, it's possible that this woman actually has a case of bipolar disorder. To be honest,
someone was actually.
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah. So
even though a lot of people don't want to believe the bipolar disorder story, that's I beg your husband. But with this, for me, it's starting to look like
it's still there.
There are a lot of mental health issues that happen with people that make it impossible or hard for them to. Let me even tell you what pains me the most. What pains me the most is that this marriage was actually in a struggle, and they were doing PDA. So you can see that. Something's wrong there.
Yeah.
Because why do you feel the need to show that, everything is going well when it's not? That doesn't feel right to me, just looking at it. So in my head, I'm like, maybe this woman actually has, this bipolar disorder thing that she came out and said that she does. And maybe, it's I don't know. Maybe she needs to actually, take care of that. To be honest, that's what I feel.
Get therapy.
Yeah.
I wish you guys well. I hope it works out for the kids. Actually,
Honestly,
I'm all about the kids.
for the four beautiful children.
Yeah.
4 beautiful children.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I don't want those kids having all those issues with their parents and all that. Yeah, what do you have for us?
Yeah, so we do hope it works out. Another story is about remember there was a time where a couple of months ago, a couple of years ago, where couple of months, right? Feels so long to me, but she came out. That's DJ Ada. She came out and said that it's important for Nigerian men, to always give women transport money when you invite them out on dates.
Oh, Ada,
that was a viral video. Yes, she's also known as DJ Ada. So
Yeah.
just in
She's
case,
also known as something else, but let's move on.
Okay.
What?
So-
Say it. What's she known as?
I don't know.
No, you don't want to say it. You don't. I know she's. What?
She's endowed, basically.
but you already
She
know
has a
that.
bright future.
Wow, Amy.
Yeah.
But you must have already known that if you've seen this viral video. Anyway, she comes out and she says it's very important for Nigerian men, to give their women transport money if you invite them out on dates.
Yeah, that was what she said.
And it was all over the place, and some people were agreeing, some people were disagreeing. Now she has come back to retract that statement and apologize to Nigerians. Sorry, to Nigerian men specifically. And she's telling them, I'm sorry I said what I said the last time. This time around, I'm asking for your forgiveness because I've been out and I went with a Ghanaian man on a date and I had to pay for what I got and paid for him as well.
I remember making a video here that I said something about Nigerian men not giving you thanks for coming after you guys go out on a date, like transport fare, and then you went. But now I'm coming here to say this. I am so sorry for saying that about Nigerian men because they freaking showed me here in Ghana. I don't believe this thing. They showed me things in Ghana. I went out with somebody, and do you know this person allowed me pay for my stuff and also pay for his? Hey, Jesus!
So you can imagine
This is actually very funny. How do you
is
pay for
funny,
your
right?
man, pay for him as?
I don't understand.
There's nothing wrong with it, but if you're going out on a first, was it a first date?
We don't
We're not
know.
sure.
Okay, she didn't say.
give us
Okay,
details.
Yeah.
okay. If it was
Looks
a
like a
first
first
date,
date
then it's a
anyways.
problem. I mean, why? Except she was the one who initiated the date.
What's going on, Adala? This way you are going
Are
on
you in love?
date with Nigerian man, Ghanaian man. Very soon you go with Dubai man and American. What's going
Let me even
on?
tell
What is
you.
actually going on
Do you know
here?
the way she was sounding that time when she actually made that statement about the whole Nigerian man and you must give transport money? We thought she was kind of person who can never do. It's funny.
Exactly.
Which is actually
in my mind, I'm like,
No, because she was very aggressive with.
Yeah, she was like, I can never. So now
She's paying
I'm
for a
seeing you
Ghanaian man.
paying.
Can you see this life?
Do you understand?
Who is the risk come now? No, I want to know. Madishi, say it is your full chest. Who is the risk come?
See, the conversation, I don't even like the fact that she actually came out to talk about how she would, like, how she doesn't get tips. She doesn't get being paid for by Nigerian men. Because that conversation, first of all, is downgrading if you ask me.
That's come out, really.
Maybe she feels like because she has everything, so there's no guy that can say no.
What you mean
But pay your fee, please.
everything, what do you mean, please?
So I mean, this is funny, but what it looks like for me is Adala Pinky seems to be in love right now because I mean,
She's
yes.
disappointed.
No, I think she's in love with that man. For her
With the
to go-
Ghana man.
Yes.
The Ghanaian man.
That's what it looks like to me. Like, this is love just happening because you know how a woman will say, I can never do this for a man. But
Exactly.
when she now falls in love,
How did it even happen? The bill was brought to
I
them.
don't know. They carry me.
How did she pay for the guy?
It's love, my dear.
So why is she coming out? Why is she not coming out to talk about it?
Because she feels for herself. She needs to just apologize for the times when love and know you happened
Okay,
to her.
we'll be right back to take more. Stay with us. It's the Fuze Unbothered.
I used to care for the world's opinion. I used to fear their rejection. I used to beg for validation. And I used to wait to be seen. But the fire that burned in me was hotter. And the passion that lived in me had a voice of its own. So I stopped waiting and started to act. I stopped fearing and started to live. And when they thought I'd fail, I stepped into my power.
Because my time is now.
I'm still Malta. Be your best.
Fuze Unbothered.
I'm sure you guys watch Nollywood growing up as a kid, and you watch all those scenarios where there's one rich mother that has a son and doesn't want one babe to marry.
No, they don't.
So no, it's always it could be both parties, all right?
Sure?
No, but most of the time it's always the parents of the
Pain
girl.
of a poor man to leave their daughter alone.
Always the parents of the girl, will be very wealthy
or they're probably royals.
Yeah, do you understand? There'll be prominent people in the society, and they will not want their daughter to marry one guy that is just a regular guy. They want him to link up with one of their family
prince
friends
or something.
Do you understand? Or another prince, and they get to always pay off or say, "I will offer you
my daughter alone. I'll give you 10 million.
10 million, a house, and all that." Or do you understand?
All that.
I mean, we used to see all that in the movies, and a lot of things that we saw in the movies are not so
such
real.
a lie.
Like you see Omotola Jolade just driving, and she'll just see the mechanic, and the mechanic will not happen to be Jim Ike, and she'll just fall in love with him.
Yeah,
and she
people.
say,
I'm sorry
for that guy. I'm sorry, but it doesn't happen.
What are you trying to say that it doesn't happen or what?
It doesn't happen, my dear.
Really? You know?
Is it Adela Piki that wants to? Okay, so now we are saying this because we saw a post of a lady coming out to say my mom offered my boyfriend 5 million naira to leave me alone, and he accepted the money. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say that congratulations to that man. You are made. You can start up a business. Because I don't know if it is a true story.
Yeah.
We don't know if
we don't know how true the story is.
We don't know how true the story.
Yeah.
But let's find out from you ladies. Do you think that it is something that could happen in this our generation?
Of course. I don't even blame the guy for taking the money.
Oh, you don't?
But I feel very disappointed. But I'm happy for the girl that God saved her from shit, if you'd ask me.
Is that what you think?
Yes. I mean, why would you accept money over love? Why would you accept for how you feel about me? It means that I meant nothing.
So it's love over money for you.
How are we even sure that he wasn't with her because of her money? Because she was from a rich family.
Deep.
So how do we know
money
that?
over love over money?
For me, though, I think it doesn't happen, in this generation, in this lifetime, much.
I feel it was exaggerated.
I feel like this is a thing. This is a thing of Nollywood, right? And the person who's telling the story is probably lying, right?
We don't know. We don't know how true it is.
She's probably lying. But this is like old Nollywood story, which I miss a lot. 'Cause you can only see it in Nollywood. I'm serious.
It's Nigerian lady. I mean, she put it up on TikTok and on Instagram also.
All right. So for me, I feel like if it ever happens, which I doubt, don't take the money if you really actually
genuinely. But but
if you don't love the person,
maybe we'll take the money.
No.
About the money.
You don't love the person.
You always say things like, I go where the funds are.
Listen,
5 million naira.
Listen, so I just have to put this out there. As a loving Yoruba man that I am.
Yoruba demon, you mean?
No. See, listen, man. So all the men, so all the kings out there, all right. When you are offered that kind of amount, bargain well.
What?
Bargain, up it 5 million. No, make it 10, double it.
If you want to take the money, right?
Do you understand? When you now take the money, elope with the babe. Do you understand? Or better still, be staying in the corner and make it in life with that money. Set up yourself. Just be giving.
Then come back.
Come back.
Come back. Okay, made money.
It actually makes sense. I like it.
Wake up. Yes. You know what Kiss Daniel said?
That girl will never forgive. I feel like that girl will never forgive the guy and never forgive her parents.
If it's true. But I don't know how far that's true. But that's how much we can take on the show today. This is where we have to wrap up like shawarma, guys. It's been so much fun on the show today. Do not forget to join us on YouTube, the Fuze on YouTube. Kindly subscribe and turn on notification. You can also follow us on Instagram at Fuze Local. Follow me at AB_AKYNZ.
Find me on Instagram at Gabby.Gabby.
Follow me at _Medici. Until next time, stay fused.
Holla.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.